in case of, like, I need to clear this up for any new followers, if you are new here, here's the thing. I will champion always for inclusion, accessibility, Black Lives Matter, Black Trans Lives Matters, okay? And if you disagree with that, then this content is not for you. I like to include everybody, but if you're a racist piece of crap, get the hell out of my channel, okay? If you're homophobic, transphobic, xenophobic, get the hell away from me. I want nothing to do with you. Bye. Forever. Goodbye forever, okay?
Xylee gets real.
Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Xylee, and welcome to the first video on the changeover of my channel. Today I am talking about the gaming industry, or the gaming culture, as it were, with this current Black Lives Matter movement. I have to admit, I was actually kind of pleasantly surprised, and we'll get into that in a little bit. In the beginning of this video, you saw Say Hey Rocco, that he is a Twitch partner, mostly plays Seas of Thieves, and I think he said it best. Since this movement, and with the protests and everything like that, which need to be done, Say Hey Rocco has been very vocal about it on Twitter. I even retweeted him and saying thank you for saying something, because a lot of the streamers that I follow weren't saying anything, and I was like, what's going on? Why? Of course, by being vocal on Twitter, the trolls came rolling in when he was streaming on Twitch. And that was his response. And 100% I agree with them. If you're transphobic, homophobic, xenophobic, racist piece of crap, I don't care. I don't want you here. Not with the small community that I am building. I do not want you here. And that includes the community I game with. I don't want you there. I don't want to team up with you in a BR. I don't want you healing for me in a trial. And I'm certainly, if I'm tanking for you in a dungeon, and you come off of that bull crap, I'm telling you now, the boss is going to kill you first. I'm not dealing with it. As a gamer, as a human being, I am not dealing with it. So today's video, I'm going to break it down into 3 tiers. I'm breaking it down with the first tier, and I'm doing basic tiers here, so don't get all technical, okay? I'm doing the 3 basic tiers, all right? The first tier being the games, game developers, and consoles, including PC, as the first tier. The second tier I'm doing is streamers. And the third tier I'm doing is gamers. Now, mind you, even though I have gamers third, I think gamers are actually the most important one of them all. And I probably have more to say about them than I do the other 2. So, I made this clip of different screenshots from gaming developers, games, and consoles that had said something in support for the Black Lives Matter movement. And I want y'all to look at it, take a look at it, and we'll be right back, and then we'll discuss it. So I'm going to do the first tier very quickly, actually. The first tier, as you saw, Call of Duty, they were supposed to start their new season, and they delayed it, because of the protest, and they felt like it wasn't the right time. But what they did do was, and I'm pretty sure the season's in there, but what they did do was, as you saw it on the clip, that when people cut on their game, they saw Black Lives Matter right there on their TV screen. I thought that was a pretty dope move. One of the more controversial ones would have been the last one I showed you, the Activision Blizzard. They're the ones who make WoW and Overwatch. Used to be Blizzard, and then Activision came together with them. That's a whole different story on its own, let me tell you. But, some people are kind of questioning that because of their response to gamers saying free Hong Kong. And some commentators got fired, but I think they got rehired. It's a whole different other subject. If you want me to talk about that, put it down below. I'll go over it. So there's a little bit of controversy about them saying that, but because gamers don't forget, they really don't forget. But I think with everything, whether it's, like in a company, any kind of company, your values start at the top. If you have a piece of crap boss, 9 times out of 10, most of the employees under there are going to be pieces of crap too. Whether out of stress, because they are pieces of crap, or the simple fact that they're just bad people. And I think this starts at the top, and I think they should set a tone for everyone underneath them. And I think that these gaming developers and games and consoles, they need to set a tone. And I believe that's what most of them did with this. I really do. Some people might think it's more of a capitalistic opportunity for them to do that, but I don't know. The only thing I can go by with is what they said. Like I said, the one that's kind of controversial to me is the Blizzard comment. Because, yeah, free Hong Kong. Just saying. So, let's talk about the second tier. And that would be streamers. Now, I used to be a streamer on Mixer. Wasn't big. Didn't even hit 400. But because of reasons, I started wanting to do DIYs and stuff like that, and Mixer is not the place for that. So, I was actually kind of disappointed. I'm going to be honest. I'm actually kind of disappointed on, to me, not enough streamers said anything about this movement. I think as a streamer, you set the tone for your community. You not only set the tone for the community of people who follow you and are in your chats as you're streaming, but you set the tone of your community of who you game with and just who you are, just period, who you are. You set the tone for your community. Because I don't care if you're a streamer with only 50 people watching you versus 5 million people who watch you. You set the tone of your community. It's up to you to make sure your chats aren't riddled with a bunch of trolls and a bunch of racists because, I mean, let's be honest, they're always in there. So it's up to you to set those mods up. And if you can, set those keywords up so they can't even be seen. That whole sentence can't even be seen. And I feel like it's also up to you to kind of say something about it. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed. I'm kind of disappointed in the streamers. I really am. And I mean streamers as a whole. I know streamers have been saying something. Don't get me wrong. I know streamers have been saying something. But do you know, like with the black streamers out there, do you know how much shit they get? Do you know how many times I have to steal my Twitter feed when they take a screenshot of somebody saying saying horrific things to them, and let alone let it be a black woman streamer. The crap that they get, the messages they get, or the DMs that they get are utterly disgusting. And I understand with streamers, everybody's kind of like your competition. But you need to stand up for your fellow streamers. You do. You need to say something and say, this is not okay. You're setting the tone for your community. 100%. You're setting the tone. And what does your community do? They go off and they play games when they're not watching you. They're also gamers. Most of them are also gamers. You got to step up. This is for humanity. Period. I'm disappointed. And the reason why, and I know the reason why y'all aren't saying anything, the ones who haven't said anything, I know why you're not saying it. Because with a streamer, it's not like YouTube. YouTube, once you get monetized, it's based off of watch hours and stuff like that. And obviously, you get more of a chance of people watching you if you have 1 million subscribers. You have more of a chance of getting that 500K watches on your video or whatever, okay? But with streamers, it's set up differently. With streamers, it's not about watch time. It's about subscriptions every month. When you get the chance to be able to be subbed, where people can actually sub to you, and most subs are $4.99 a month. Imagine if you had 1,000 people subbing to you at $4.99 a month. Quite honestly, those of you who haven't said anything, that's what you're worried about. You're worried about losing those subscription fees. You're worried about losing money. I understand how it would affect you, but in the long run, what's more important? That subscription fee that person was paying you, or humanity? What's more important? And I think a lot of you need to ask yourself that. And if that subscription fee is more important to you, I don't know what to say. Honestly, you never said anything about it, and you got subscribers. I kind of hope those subscribers who agree with this movement, I hope they let you know they don't agree with you not saying anything. And maybe they can teach you through the pocket. So that's it. That's my statement on streamers. I'm kind of disappointed in the streamers. All right, so now for the gamers. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. When I was looking under what the gamer developer said and what the console said and whatever, there was mixed comments, and I have to admit most of them were positive, and I was actually pleasantly surprised, because in gaming, since the dawn of time, gamers normally don't like to include themselves in anything in outside society unless it affects them. Like when they try to say that it's games and gamers that make people violent. And then we're like, no. They'll speak out about that. When it directly affects them, they'll speak out about that. Some of them would be like, that's it. No politics in gaming. Matter of fact, it was under Paladins when Paladin said something. And somebody literally said, I am uninstalling your game because I don't believe politics should be in gaming. Well, let me show you something. You don't think politics should be in gaming? What do you think that is? That's politics in your gaming. That's politics in your gaming. We have the rating system, the ESRB rating system, because politics is in your gaming. And then on top of that, this isn't even about politics. It's about straight humanity. Just, the ignorance. And then, of course, you had your trolls that were underneath some of them going, all lives matter, those idiots. And then, you know, you're just your normal right-wing bullshit. I even saw them, like, under Ninja, when Ninja was speaking out about the Black Lives Matter movement. He had some comments under there talking about how they were going to unsubscribe to him. He didn't care. It's like, you're going to unsubscribe to me, that's fine. Unsubscribe, I don't care. You know? Unfortunately, the gaming culture as a whole has always had we've always had a reputation of being toxic. It's time to change that. And this is where the gamers are more important. Any gamers that watch this and believes in this Black Lives Matter movement, period. You believe in it, you need to take it to your games. If you're teamed up with somebody, like I go on PSO2. I love that game. And sometimes we have to pick up people we don't know. If I hear racist shit coming out of their mouth, they're kicked immediately. I might even troll them if they died. I might troll them and just let them lay there. Goes on too much, I kick them. I'm not putting up with it. And I ask you, as gamers, not to put up with it either. Don't let those insensitive jokes just go by. Don't let those certain words go by. You know, I logged into PSO2 the other day. It was right after my live, which, by the way, I did get the outfit I was looking for. But after my live, I went on to PSO2. And this is actually a bone that I have to pick with PSO2. And believe me, I'm going to probably tweet this out at you. But why is it, when I get on PSO2 and I'm talking in area chat, okay, I'm typing it in, I can't type the word shit. I cannot type the letters together, S-H-I-T. But the first thing I saw when I hopped on PSO2 was somebody in area chat saying N-word with the hard R in plural sense, and Jews need to be killed. How is it they were able to type that word and I can't type, literally, I can't type shit? I understand there's translation issues, but this is PSO2 NA. You knew you were bringing it to the United States. So when you thought about the different words that people could say, you didn't think about that one. But I can't type cuss words, but somebody can straight up cuss that word, and I'm talking about spelling it correctly. I need y'all to do better. I need you to get your area chat in check. Period. Actually, all games need to get their area chats in check. But I know quite a few games that it's okay. But there's always ways around it. I mean, even I know ways around to actually cuss in area chat and where it doesn't pick up. I mean, it's true. But, I mean, seriously. So, I was always taught, even though I was always taught never to snitch on people, what I do? Report. What did my friends do that I was with? Report. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to game with somebody like that. And I hope they got suspended. I really do. I mean, my God, it would be even great if they saw this video. And no, I'm the one that reported them. Because I'm not trying to have it. I'm not. You know, but I mean, gamers, it's up to us. It's time to change this culture. We can't be the culture of toxicity anymore. It's done. It's over with. It's stupid to carry it on anymore. It is. It's just, we gotta do better. And I know we can do better. I've actually seen a shift in the culture. I've been gaming since I was 7 years old. I am 44 years old now. So I have definitely seen the different shifts in gaming. So I know we can do it. We just have to be loud about it. So, come on guys, let's get it together. In the description box below, you're going to see 2 links. One link is the ones that we see in Twitter, the ways you can help. It has where you can make donations, where you can make phone calls, where you can sign petitions. If you don't have any money to give, a signature is free. I urge you, put your signature there. Sign these petitions. A signature is free. The next one is actually pretty damn cool. The on Twitter, @Itch.io, they are actually doing a 50-50 split between the NAACP Legal Defense and Educational Fund and the Community Bailout Fund. And what they're doing is, they're for a $5 minimum donation. There is up to, let's see, 1,000+ works, and these are games. And let me tell you something, some of these games are actually worth more than $5. There was 840+ creators, and I think the whole total, like if you actually bought the whole bundle for what the games were worth, it's like worth over $1,500. They have so far raised, $5 million for those 2 projects. 5 million. Now they're trying to push it and get to 6, so they can give each of them 3 million. This is amazing. And all the creators, all the gaming developers and creators, for putting your game on that platform, I want to say thank you. Because you knew you put that on the platform that you wouldn't get paid the amount of money that your game was worth. But that's okay because it's for a good cause. Now, people have been giving more than $5. I saw one receipt that was like $744, and then the next person went behind him and said, yeah, well, I did $745. You know, and it was really nice to see. It really was. So, I mean, check them both out. If you're a gamer and you like different games, this would be PC games, actually. Check out that, like I said, $5 minimum donation. And please, please, please go to the Ways to Help link and sign petitions, make phone calls, you know, give what you can to the donations there. Both will be provided in the description box below. But anyway, I wanted to thank everybody for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and most importantly, Black Lives Matter. Period. See y'all later.